Why hello there, my fellow cannibalistic monsters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo. Episode 81, Component Thirst. Don't reset. I'm fighting you. It's gonna be like that, huh? Oh, the other thing I could do is, let me do this, because it's free meat, right? Trooper squad. There we go. Get the troopers to do it. Alright, so fire at will turned on for Wendy. Troopers are fleeing, but it doesn't really matter because the damage has been done. There's not a lot of mechs left. They do have a Scorcher, but I'm going to be able to... In fact, I can just do this. Surprise! No Scorching, only Bash. And then that's it. We're done. That was not too bad. Mass is alcohol binging. Words of Serenity on Mass. I don't want a new addict, so we're just gonna pacify her brain. Ta-da! Do I have HE shells? I do. Oh, let's not let you burn. I want to eat you. Oh, Minnie is also on a binge. I don't have the Psi Focus for another Words of Serenity, though. So, Wendy is going to sleep. Psych binge? I'm just going to do it like this. Shove it all into the transport pod, and then stop making tea, and she won't be able to binge. Low is up. You shouldn't be up, though. You still have plague. Oh, it's immune now. And the aggro hand is done. Raffle for the aggro hand. Oh, no, actually... Yeah, no, raffle for the aggro hand. The other one is already... Never mind. Raffle timer's up. Let me clear this out. So Wendy's recon armor is wearing out. So that's another thing I'm going to have to account for, is she's going to need to switch off her armor soon. I'm just leaving Mass out there. A Cactus, go help Mass, I guess. And then Midi, I don't think that there's any drugs for you to get high off of, because I took them all away. Low is wearing the recon armor that I made. Good. So Low needs a weapon, but for that weapon I wanted to get Warhammers. And who the hell are you guys? Oh, some Inalor Wanderers. Don't care. Mass is already up. So... Oh, are you kidding? Mass, grab your weapon. Which... Yep, there it is. Low is trying to alcohol binge. I don't have another pod to stick my alcohol in, so I'm gonna have to make one quickly. Getting a little tired of this bad mood. And I think DACA, yep, there. All the booze have been removed. If I had more psi focus, I would Serenity, Midi, and Low. But as long as they end up getting their catharsis, I don't really care. Is it possible to convert babies into drugs? Not really. Directly? Indirectly, sure, but yeah. So learning assistant. I did want to try to engineer a better baby, so let me work on that too. So that would be a learning assistant and a xenogerm to implant into the better baby. Alright, I'm probably good on slate blocks. Let me pause there. I'll make it one more. Get rid of that chunk that's in the middle. No, I didn't want Natsu to make the learning assistant. I'm going to cancel it. It's wasteful, but I'm not waiting for that. I'll have Wendy make it. Robots just work too slowly. Could I convert the babies into chemfuel? Yeah, but I eat human, so I don't want to turn my food into chemfuel. That doesn't make any sense. So we are trying to engineer a ungrown baby, because this one is just this baby that's growing can't be a colonist. So we're gonna pick a new. No, we did pick a new. So let's go ahead and fill this vat with get the embryo going. So this baby here is going to be a genetic experiment in order to make better babies. Which means once it's born, it's going to get a xenogerm implantation for great passions and a learning assistant to try to min-max that. I'm excited to see if it works. Metabolism got done. And I wanted long blades. Aggerhand is going to be GMT. Once I pull it out of the pod. Like how you immediately go to work. Congrats. So I only have 4 components at the moment, so I still need a lot of components in order to do the farm. So I think what I'm going to do is do a prisoner escort of cactus to an adjacent map tile. So for cactus to mine out components in that adjacent map tile, and maybe Wendy to go hit an ancient danger, or Mass or Bryzit or Steph or Midi, like whoever accompanies to do that. So maybe have Steph do that. She's in a terrible mood, but like, oh well. She has a tantrum. She breaks things on the other map tile. Who cares? Or she'll be cathartic. Midi, you're over your need to do psychite drugs. So we can pop those out. And I'm going to serene Steph so that I can use her sooner. And that just means Wendy's going to have to spend more time on the throne, which is okay. And Lo is over the binge. So now we don't have anyone on mental breaks. Alright, we're getting some more Warhammers. Was there more uranium in these mountains? Did I find any? So this is steel. Steel, steel, steel. I think we don't have any more uranium, so I gotta be careful, because I sold a whole lot of it. And I don't have a lot of replacement uranium. We'll scan for it. Wow, Lo, you look ridiculous in that helmet with ears. It's horrible. Just horrible. I think I have enough hemogen. Yeah, I have plenty of hemogen now. All of the death rest facilities, or most of them, have been pretty refueled. I can't even refuel the hemogen and the glucose it pumps for some reason. I think because it's fractional. What's... Oh, but this one I can refuel. There we go. Hey, community inclusion. Yeah, I'm not Project Rhadamant. I'm Community Inclusion Rhadamant. It's a YouTube comment. Inside joke. So once Steph is up and maybe armed with a new Warhammer, I'll have Steph go to... Oh, Natsu is making the stupid Warhammers. God dang it. Stop it. Stupid robots. I'm going to have Steph and Cactus go to an adjacent map tile and look for components. You're mostly checking to make sure I got the joke? I answer my own YouTube comments. I do not outsource that. So yes, I do understand the jokes that I make. Hard to believe, I know. So I think this is the only Warhammer I can afford. I could make other Warhammers out of, like, steel. Inferior quality Warhammers, but we'll see. And I'm also going to choose to resurrect my Scorcher. Which, oddly enough, is it medium? Yeah, okay, it's a medium. So it's going to have to wait until the Legionary's done. I'm also hardworking. Maybe. Depends on who you ask. So Steph is up, but without the weapon. T's saying finish up. Maybe I'll send Midi instead, because Steph, or no, Steph, just grab one of the Warhammers. I don't really care what you use. Or the one at the breach axis. Oh, I also just realized that the amount of food that they're going to need is going to be a little ridiculous, but whatever. So I'm going to go to this flat tile here. Well, no, that's... Yeah, I'm going to go to the flat tile because it's going to be easiest for me to find resources. So the purpose of this little outpost is so that I can find components because T-Sang and Wendy just aren't able to keep up with the amount of the components the the farm project requires. But with Cactus out here super mining out the components that are on this map tile, I'll be able to get that farm going a lot faster. That's the hope. And then there was also an ancient danger in the middle of the map that Steph can try to hit towards the end. I don't want... Oh, 2 of them. Sweet. I could even send Wendy in when it comes time to do the ancient dangers for the backup. And because we have rough living and temperature tough, I might need to make some sort of cabin for Cactus, depending on the ambient temperature. But for now, Cactus is okay in the ambient. Same with Steph. So I'll have to keep an eye to make sure that they are not getting hypothermic. That would be the only concern. All right, what is the egg timer? I think we're ready. No, 2 days. Wake up, you lazy. So Steph's job is basically just to haul the components back to stock, while Cactus makes plenty of mining components. Normally I don't exploit other map tiles for resources, but this farm project is going to take me just an unruly amount of time if I don't do it like this. Don't forget uranium ore as well. I actually didn't see any, but I'll do a quick scan for some. Uranium weighs a lot more, so if I wanted the uranium ore, I would have to send Orange Chaos out here to help carry it home, which is fine. Oh, there is some. I stand corrected. I wouldn't mind gold either, because we don't have a deep drill site of gold back on the home tile, and gold is obviously a required resource for ancient components. Ancient components. Advanced components. The notorious Megasloth. An acolyte of the Glitterworld Empire recently lost a scouting party to a pack of 25 Megasloths, wants me to draw them to Wendy's workshop. I will get 14 cataphracts placed under my control, and I will have to house and feed them, but they may die of no consequence, which is what I like to see. I can get Honor, Eltec Shirt, and Psychic Reader. So I'm going to be accepting this, and not only am I going to be accepting this, I'm going to be accepting it for the Honor, because Bryzid is not yet a knight. So they arrive after 14 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair this with a bot, a mech boss. So which mech boss should I fight? There's the poll above my head. Diabolus, War Queen, or Apocryton? The advantage of a Diabolus is it might allow me... So if you want Wendy, because Wendy has bandwidth of 6, so Wendy could control a Diabolus or a War Queen. So before you vote, let me explain. If you want Wendy to eventually control a Diabolus or War Queen, to be able to control a War Queen, I would need to kill another Apocryton. And to be able to control a Diabolus, I would need to kill 2 Diaboluses. So vote Diabolus if you want me to have a Diabolus pet mech. Vote Apocryton if you want me to have a War Queen mech pet. I think that it would make a lot of sense for Wendy to be a mech controller of 1 mech boss, and to really only have 1 mech boss as a result. So now that I've explained that, let me put that poll up again. I know. But I just wanted you to make a more informed decision. But you're, of course, welcome to vote for whatever you voted before. I'm not stopping you. Just want you to make smart Smart votes. Oh, components. And then when we work on that, let me recombobulate a min-maxed baby. So great mining, great melee, great medical, great int, great craft. And then we have to offset this. Kill thirst, violence disabled, slow runner, weak melee, delicate, extra pain, trotter hands, nearsighted. So I don't have great shooting up there, so I could do awful shooting. And awful... I don't have great cooking, so I could do awful cooking. And I don't have animals up there, poor animals. I don't have awful shooting standalone, so I'll do that awful shooting. So this here is a baby min-maxer. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passions to be implanted. I sold the Goju's dependent. And then we offset it with things. It looks like Kill's Thirst is suppressed, though, as is Violence disabled. Oh, and I'm also over my complexity max. So is there one more positive... Wait, why is Kill Thirst suppressed? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Let's get rid of Trotter Hands. There we go. So... Baby. And let's give this a little happy face. Save the template and start combining. So we'll implant our babies with that, and that plus a learning assistant should help them to learn better in the vat. It's a requirement of our ideology in both of the series that I do not raise children. So I'm just trying to design it so that the children that we do vat grow are better. And you guys want an Apocryton. Got it. Let's make the dish. And then 14 cataphracts, huh? Man, that's a lot of manpower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have no food for them, but with any luck, they die before they require too much food. I could make simple meals out of rice if I need to. And Tefluti became an adult and got Psychic Doll, which doesn't really matter because you're just a genetic donor. I'm gonna raise Tefluti until 16 and then imprison Tefluti because Tefluti has forbidden genes like Trotter Hands and Pig Nose, but does have strong stomach and robust digestion that we wanted to have a chance to pass on. So it's a slightly filtered out pigskin. So there's Mech Bandish and Summon Apocryton Threat. The Apocryton Threat is also coming with a Diabolus too. I just noticed. So the Apocryton is summoned, and then the Mega Sloth is summoned. Alright, schedule. All y'all idiots into the bunker. And then cook simple meals out of vegetarian, and you guys are going to get guest food. And no drugs. Don't touch my drugs. Guest food includes his appetizing meat and also simple meals. Good. That's a lot of manpower. I don't know what's coming first, whether it's the Apocryton or the sloths. But what I can do is I can start to wall up my doors in order to siphon the sloths where I want them. I wish I had a Psychic Soother. Because I would hit the Psychic Soother right now to remove the chance that these guys go crazy. So there's a pretty high chance that they have mental break. Oh, well, the Psychic Soothe male will help. Yep, see, already they're frickin' punching each other like morons. Doctor care, no meds. Because there ain't no way I'm wasting my meds on those idiots. Also, didn't I schedule them to be in bunker? How are you... What's going on? Oh, is it... I'm so confused. This dude... Oh, this dude's out of order. I see. I see. There we go. I was like, how is he leaving the base? I told them not to leave, but it was just a... Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Missing a toe, but didn't die. Cactus is doing a really good job mining up. Because of what is coming to the base, build, third, farm, and kill Apocryton. Because what's coming to the base, my guess is I won't be able to clear these ancient dangers anytime soon, but I won't abandon this map tile so that I have the option to eventually. Just gonna be busy. So Wendy is going to work on her psi focus, and this here I'm ready to build at any moment, but I want this to be a valid path. That's not your bed, but fine, whatever. Actually, this will be a hospital bed, and this is also a hospital bed. What's unfortunate, these dudes are like hussars, right? Like, Can I? I don't think I can have them enter. Yeah, they're not allowed to be entered into the gene scanner. Because that's a heck of a lot of hussars to maybe get the great shooting. But, not today. Where's Kiss sleeping? Really? You have a bed. You chose to sleep on the ground? Oh, because it's not a slave bed. Yeah. I mean, ultimately it doesn't really matter where you sleep, because it's still on the ground. It makes more sense to sleep, you know, where Steph can guard you. The other thing I should have looked at is their work priorities. Because I absolutely don't want them doing things for me, like crafting or cooking. So there we go. Bed rest. I don't have children, so childcare is moot. Yeah, that's much better. Keep them off of the work facilities. Let them haul, let them clean. I don't even want them cutting stone. Hey, Bill. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? You were playing RimWorld 2? Cool, man. We're about to have a bit of a spicy combat here, so you raiders came at a really good time. If you are wondering about the series, there is some blurbs for you to read. Mini raid, very small. Hey, all raids are good raids, man. No matter what the size. Uh-oh. That's not good. Can't leave that open. Jesus. Glad I noticed, because they would have punched the unstable power cell and blown the whole thing up. Too bad I can't use them to haul slag. They could haul slag, but the thing is, I don't want them moving around very slowly in their cataphract armor, because that all of these cataphracts move so slow that if the Apocryton or all the Mega Sloths did warp in on them, they would get just die pointlessly. I want to throw... I do intend for these guys to die, but I want them to die usefully against the Apocryton and Diabolus, not pointlessly against Megasloths, because the Megasloths can easily be avoided by me. So speaking of the Megasloths, we're going to have to go into lockdown here in a minute. I accept this 9 hours ago, so we have about 5 hours until the Megasloths arrive. So in 5 hours, I'm going to be zone restricting everybody so nobody can leave. And check in Cactus again. We have 61 components so far, and not all of them are in stockpile yet. So we're going to leave here with, like, maybe almost 100 components, which is great. That gets a farm built, no problem. And there's the baby xenogerm. I'm really excited to see if we can engineer a really good vat-grown baby, min-maxing it. I haven't really been doing that, so I'm eager to see it done. I am just waiting for one of these hussar cataphracts to, like, throw an insult at my guys, and for it to be some sort of, like, internal war. I can 100% see that happening. So now that we are very close to Megasloth time, I am going to lock everybody down behind the walls. Wendy is going to come out here and build this barricade so that the Megasloths can't path in on me. What are you even doing out there? Silly robot. No, I guess that's fine. Double checking the walls. I guess one other project to work on while we wait for this to all go down is to... Oh, here they are. That didn't take very long. So here is the 25 Megasloths. And then we also have an Apocryton threading coming, and I'm hoping that the Sloths and the Apocrytons duke it out. Wendy. Yep. Good. Grizzly bear hunting Steph. Well, Steph. Time to bash a grizzly bear to death. Let's hope you win, because if you lose, Kiss gets to go free. Or... Man, you're brutal. Jesus. Wow. That was... She was better at that than I thought she'd be. She got lightly scratched, and she bashed the thing to death with a breach axe. Pretty good. Pretty good. Speaking of the breach axe, Lo, where is your warhammer? It is an excellent warhammer. Not bad. Not bad at all. It keeps scaring me that they're walking right at this door. Obviously, they're unrestricted. They can't leave. They're not allowed to, but it keeps freaking me out. At this point, I'm just researching junk to keep Prizet happy. What I will say is the some of these soldiers here are like super upset. Why aren't you eating? You can eat the simple meals. You guys are just too simple. Oh, no, you're on the wrong meals because you were out of order. Yeah, okay, that's my fault. Well, when they sent them, all but one of the cataphracts were all in one group, and then this one cataphract was like way up near my colonists, so I missed him. Well, benches are getting done. The other thing I'm probably going to want paired with this project is a better solar power grid. Because having the additional grow lights is going to be expensive to keep the lights on, so... I'm going to expand my solar a little bit, and I'm destroying this one just so I can fit 2 solar panels in here rather than just have it be awkwardly placed with just the one. And this gene donor, this gene slave, is born. This is not a viable colonist, but I'm going to raffle it off to you guys anyway. So, raffles up. So this person, their intention is to be thrown into the prison eventually, because it's a slightly filtered out impid cross with whatever reduced pain and robust is. So insert the baby. But because they're a prisoner, I don't care about min-maxing their learning or anything, because they're... Why make a good prisoner? Just make a loser. I have a feeling like the Apocryton is not going to show up until the Megasloths leave, but as soon as the Megasloths leave, all the Cataphracts leave. So I will have housed a bunch of Cataphracts for no reason, because the Apocryton will just have them all leave. I don't know. Maybe that happens, and I'll be pissed. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Time will tell. That's sort of my prediction, that the Apocryton will take its sweet, sweet, sweet time and never show up in time. Do we need that top westernmost farm? Yeah, I'm not deleting any farms. The farms I have are staying. If I was to ever consider deleting a farm, it would have to be like a voted goal, because it's a lot of work to build those, and getting rid of them doesn't make any sense. Also, I don't mean to be insulting you, but more space for wind and solar. Look at the base layout. I have so much space for wind and solar. And I'm already up 7k watts. I have no need for a larger solar farm. It's a completely unneeded project, at least for now. I was just adding another panel or two to offset the grow light, but that's all that is required. It's almost a 2-to-1 ratio of grow light to solar panel, depending on your weather and longitude and latitude. A 30-hour hand definitely is helping to keep up with the farming, yeah. Definitely. I think I'm out of components here. All that's left is, I'm guessing, uranium? Even this map tile that's really not that far from my home map tile, look at the difference of biome. Dude. There is so many wild animals on this map tile that's like just a little, because it's tundra, right? And then my freaking sea ice is like, all right, well, besides the Megasloths, it's one snow hair. It's such an enormous difference. $97 components, not bad. I did predict about 100, so oh, and we're getting 12 more, so almost 110. I think that's the last of the components, so everything that's left is uranium. Raffle is coming down to the wire. So we got 109. I doubt I'll have the carry weight for the uranium. But if I was to leave now, how many of the components could we bring? Only 76 of them? So yeah, I'm definitely going to want to send the send Orange Chaos to help haul. Tunneler robots are really good at hauler bots. Stickiest, you get to be a genetic donor. We also have a visitor who is absolutely going to get ripped up by megasloths. So that's awkward. I think what I'm going to do is have Steph and Cactus caravan all the uranium off map tile and then be immobilized. Because they're less likely to get messed with as a caravan than is just like sleeping here on the map tile. So I think that's my plan. Because, you know, he could try to rebel or something. I don't want that to happen. So you're a gene prisoner, just like Tefluti. It's sad, but, you know, hopefully your lineage will live on. I have 10 mental breaks. Let me try something extreme. Wendy, where are you? Leader speech is on cooldown, but what about throne speech? Why am I not getting throne speech options here? Oh, yeah, it's right there. So I'm going to try throne speech to cheer up all of these cataphracts, because like 11 of them were having mental breaks, potential mental breaks. And one of them is trying to set fire to my base. God, I hate guests. Parduke, put the fire out. Thank you. They're like outside of, this is so annoying. I can't tell them to put the fires out. Here we go. Orange Chaos, you're slow. I'll have the Scyther do it. Robots will fight fires if the fires are adjacent. So I'm just having the Scythers like run around where Molinos is setting things on fire and trying to fix that. Oh god, Royal Tribute Collector, rip you guys. Why is everyone showing up when I have 25 Megasloths ready to eat? So here's what I'll try to do. Once the throne speech is over, I'm going to have Wendy race over and try to open up an eastern entryway, but I think it's already too late for them. Probably. So the throne speech was encouraging. That should help with the mood. Yeah, they pathed already, exactly. They might be pathing down here, though. Maybe. We'll see. Wait, is this another? Oh, it's an insult spree and they're fighting one another. Well, how did that insult start? You loudly insulted his brain power while I was setting my base on fire. You know what? Yes! Yes, I agree, he's brain dead. Wholeheartedly. And the Legionary is done. The Legionary isn't going to get raffled. The Legionary has a name, so let me go get that name. Legionary is Judea. So mass, go pop that Legionary out. And that frees up the gestation pod for the resurrection of Pobel. And then maybe a War Queen at some point. God, oh no, this is the other map tile. I was about to say, another person coming in to die? Bye-bye, Royal Tribute. You know, you're the ones that sent me this quest, you morons. This is what's funny, is they sent me the quest to kill the Megasloths, and then they're like, oh my god, there's Megasloths on your map tile. It's like, yeah, you sent them here, you idiots. And what's unfortunate about this is, like, I can't skip them to safety because skipping people is a hostile action. That's how dumb this is. So I'm going to have Wendy try to save them with, like, her superpowers, but I'm so frustrated with how dumb they are. Darwin Awards for all of them. But I'm trying to save them just for the rep, because, you know, it's good rep. So for me to save them... Cool, foam turret. I need to heal them very quickly. Regulate. Regulate. Oh, that one stood up. That's going to be a problem. You're dead then. I don't know what to tell you. You're just too dumb. Should have played dead. And coagulate. Because these Megasloths can't catch Wendy. I mean, she moves like at least twice as fast as they do. So the hope was to grab them and run them back inside and patch them back up. Because I do have guest food now. But Artabas is dumb and is going to get himself killed. And he's dead. Eat dust, loser. You're actually surprisingly fast. But not fast enough. And if they're all going to... I'm going to have to re-wall this up to shift them over to the main door so I can grab Pucheria or whatever the name is. It's probably egg time. Yeah, it's egg time. If I don't get a viable candidate from this batch of eggs... I don't know, man. I'm gonna go eat a baby or something. I think that was all of them. So we should see 11 eggs once this is done. And seeing that they're all in bed, I think that they are all queued up. Yeah, okay. Oh, you stood back up. Well, good luck. Can't save you now. So whether you live or not is really not up to me. Unless you go down and survive. Nope, one tapped. Okay. Well, attempts were made. It didn't work, but I did try. I hate guests. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next stream or an upcoming episode. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo.